Greetings, my name is Jah Breeze, Jahbreeze. I'm a Rastafarian, I'm an artist in resident. I'm here at Centrum and I'm teaching an all-week young artist program. I really enjoy it. The youths are very motivated and really want to take risks and challenge new things. And that's kind of right up my alley, and I really love being here. I'm originally from Guyana, South America, which is right in between Venezuela and Brazil. I migrated to the United States over 35 years ago, lived in New York, and moved to Iowa to study law, finished that, and returned back to Washington, D.C. to work in the Department of Justice, supervising lawyers, doing databases, LexisNexis databases. And then after doing that for several years, I quit and returned to the arts. And I love it doing the arts, really empowering the youths. That's what it's all about. It's empowering the youths. It's not about me. It's just passing on and sharing the gifts that I've accumulated over the years, passing it on to these youths to empower them for tomorrow, for the next generation, because they are future leaders. That's what I enjoy. Love being here at Port Townsend, especially involved with Centrum. It's my first year being here. I really like the educational program they have here at Central. They're very receptive and open to people of all cultures, all diversities. They're not afraid to embrace different views and allow the students to listen to people who have different views and different ideas. And so I really enjoyed this residency here, doing a performance tonight with my students. I represent the steel drum portion, the Caribbean steel drum orchestra portion of this Centrum residency, and I merged that with African drumming. So in a way, I call it Pan-African, because you have the West African drums from Africa, and you have the steel drum, which originated in Trinidad in the 1920s. Okay, the steel drum originated because the djembe drums, the African drums, were outlawed. It was prohibited because they felt earlier that the drums were sending communication messages to the slaves to revolt. So it was banned for a long time. So in the Caribbean, the people made an instrument out of empty biscuit cans or recycled oil drums, those 42 oil drums, and they tune it. This is very innovative because the steel drum is the only drum that was not originated out of Africa, as all other drums were. And so we play a lot of songs like jazz, we do It Don't Mean a Thing, a lot of Duke Ellington songs, a lot of my originals, and a lot of traditional African songs. We reinterpret it for the steel drums. And so we bring that approach, that fresh approach, to an instrument that's of the new world, to old music or traditional music, as we say it. Some of the youths, is the first time they've ever played the steel drums. They're so focused and so dedicated. I am so impressed. And I look forward to returning at Centrum, hopefully in the future, to either play the Jazz and Rhythm Festival, the Blues Festival, or to teach and do a residency. So I know myself and my other faculty members, we're very, very honored to be here and to be here in this community and to enjoy this Olympic Peninsula and teach our art and embrace people with our culture and their ways of life. So, my typical day here at Centrum is very interesting. I normally wake up about 6 in the morning. Our first class is at 8:30. So we come for breakfast and then we go to our classroom at 8:30. My classroom is the bomb. It's very nice. It's a big old maintenance warehouse, so we can make all the noise we want. It's ideal for steel drums and African drumming. It's very big. The students get there at 8:30 on the nose. They're on time. They're ready to go. They're very motivated. They're all pumped up from their breakfast and they're ready. They're excited for the day's work. So I have a core group. So I meet my core group the first thing in the morning at 8:30, and we have a class for 2 hours. So I teach them parts to the song, like It Don't Mean a Thing. I may work on the intro, make them work on the intro, and then we'll go into the verse of the song, and then we'll bring in the drums, the djembe drums, that's carrying the backbeat. So it's not like we're just doing steel drums. We're having African drums accompanying us as we play these rhythms. I see kids move from being shy, being afraid, to really taking charge when they see that they're really learning these things, especially songs like It Don't Mean a Thing, because we go into the history of it. It's by Duke Ellington, and when Duke Ellington created this song in the 1920s, he couldn't even like stay in the hotels or the venues he was playing in because of segregation. So the kids are learning about history and about social issues through the music. It's kind of a form like almost like ethnomusicology, you know, where the music informs the culture and the culture informs the music. So by the end of the week, these youths are up and they're ready to play whatever I teach them, you know, because I break it down in parts, and we have enough time because we have 4 or 5 days to break these things down in parts to make sure they get the gist of it. But not only do I want them to play for music, I want them to remember the music and be able to feel the music. Don't want them to be so tied in to reading the music, but feeling the music, because that's how African music is different from other forms of music like classical music and different things, because we feel the music, and each time we play it, it's played, if it's not the African rhythm but playing melody, it's played differently based on how we feel, but the same structure. So I really enjoy seeing my kids come in full circle with this concept to the point that they can be performative and do a performance like a end of the, you know, cumulation showcase of what they have learned during the day at the end of the week at the theater. Again, my name is Jah Breeze. I take no freeze when I'm bringing the roots and culture to the people with ease. Give thanks and praises. Bless, respect, and community.